Oh, here we go again. Heathrow, Terminal 2. We have a flight to JFK, then on to Las Vegas. But before I get in the airport, a shoot that I'm producing virtually has run into some difficulties. So yes, the stress begins before the day has really begun. Good morning, how are you?
Oh yeah, the territory. Yeah, you know.
Touchdown in JFK, global entry for the win again, just through customs in about 30 seconds. That's a big difference. Waiting for the bag now. I feel like I'm about to vomit. So this next plane ride is going to be really interesting.
Disabling or destroying smoke detectors in restrooms is a federal offense and could result in a...
We are touchdown in Vegas, 20-hour day and counting. Just got to get the bag now. So London, JFK, Las Vegas. Feeling a little bit better than what I was in JFK though. So just one more stop left. Okay, we are back at the Virgin Hotel. I wasn't expecting this, but here we are. Slightly different room this time, and we have an actual desk. So that's cool. And I've got a view of the Strip because I'm on the other side of the hotel. Last time the mountains, this time the Strip. Viva Las Vegas and all that. The pool down there, another one down there. No, actually there's 3 pools here, didn't know that. Just before 9 p.m. locally, time to get some dinner in. Get my head down. Tomorrow we have nothing. Normally have fighter meetings, but they've changed it around, not quite sure why. So I've got to be productive tomorrow because I'm not going to be productive on Thursday. Not sure how that's going to work out for the old jet lag, but we'll see. It's a little test. And also I'm going to try and get to a supermarket because I'm ending up spending a small fortune in like the shops down here at the hotel. It's just insanely expensive here in Vegas. So let's go shopping in the morning, and I've just spotted a nice little toy by the side of my bed. Ah, nice little like stress thing. Ah, there you go. Well, me and this little guy are going to unpack and get ready to hunker down. Good morning. It's just before 7 a.m. here in Las Vegas. I'm whispering because, you know, I don't want to be a dick to the neighbours and all that. Been up since about 5:30. Can't get back to sleep. The Whoop is actually green for the first time this month, I think. So that's positive. Don't know how that happened, but let's see how long that lasts. So I'm going to get to the gym. I'm all ready to go. Do a little stabilisation, you know, rather than buys and tries, because I'm not doing so well with the injuries right now. But the big question is, do I get coffee before, after, or both? Oh dear, decisions. And this is a reminder to myself, actually, that I need to get to the shops today to buy some particular mosquito repellent, because they got some sort of mad, aggressive mosquito out here that's like wreaking havoc on the locals. Might not be so bad on the Strip, but anywhere where there's like just bodies of water, I see a few of them here, there are a bunch of mosquitoes that bite you and then you lose your leg or something. So I need to make sure that doesn't happen. That wouldn't be a great trip, would it? Yes, shopping on the agenda.
Whoever carried me back to my hotel.
Caffeine needed. workout pending. That's the workout done, getting juiced up now, and I had a little message from my friend Ryan, who now lives over here, and we're going to catch a little bite later on today, which is cool. Saves me from getting super lonely and just hanging out in my hotel room the whole time. Gives me something to aim at as well, so that means I've got to get a bunch of work done so that I can go out to play. So I'm going to drink this in the sunshine. It is over 100 degrees in US money, so I won't be out here for too long. This might interest some. So as soon as I come into the States, I start switching over to watching, it's Stephen A. Smith, watching ESPN, Fox Sports, just sports broadcasting. Let me just turn this down a little bit. Oh dear, that was the channel. Let's just hit that. Because although mixed martial arts is a very international sport, and I guess they've hired me as an English voice for a reason, I think it's important to understand the heart of things. I think it's important coming over to the US that I understand American sports broadcasting. My producers watch everything, all sports. It's quite incredible actually, their capacity for consuming sports broadcasting and just sports in general. So I'm enjoying watching how they present these programs, and I also get to learn a little bit about little private jet coming in. I also get to learn a little bit about the sports that's going on over here, so I can join in some of the conversations. So there might be just a few little bits of advice in there for people that end up in a similar position. If you want to play, you've got to know the rules, and also to understand other people's perspectives, you have to sort of dive into their world a little bit. So I'm learning about Jerry West, that has just passed away, a famous basketball player, and I probably didn't say that right. Basketball baller, famous baller. Multiple meanings to that. Anyway, back to it. Gonna get showered, changed, get on with my work. So I recently did a food intolerance test, and I've just had the follow-up consultation with the lady, which was really interesting. So I've got quite a few issues actually. I'm allergic to dairy, brewer's yeast, baker's yeast, kidney beans, broccoli, eggs, sesame seeds, and I guess oil. I think they were the major ones, and that's not normal to have quite so many. So I've got a leaky gut, so I need to fix the gut, and that I really do need to pay attention to that. It's so difficult when you travel, when you don't know what's going into the food that you're eating. But you already saw on this trip, I was not in a good way on my way over here, and that was, I think, diet based. So time to really get a handle on these things as best I can. July, I'm pretty much at home, so I shall be really strict on what I'm eating. I'll try my best this trip as well. Got to avoid the yeast, got to avoid the dairy, got to avoid the eggs. Is this what they call ASMR? I did a shit job of that. This is going to sound really self-indulgent, but it made me smile as I was sitting here doing my notes for the weekend. So the guy who just dropped over my food and that Diet Coke there just said, "No way, John Gooden, big fan." I was like, "Oh, really? That's very nice of you to say." So isn't that cool? Anyway, yes, self-indulgent, but It's made me smile. A little pep in my step as I'm struggling for energy, trying to get through some notes here on Douglas Silva de Andrade. Put the polo on because I am going to meet a friend. We're going to go out for dinner, and this will break up the prep and the time in the room. It's an early dinner, just had lunch. Don't tell him that. But yeah, going over to the Fountain Blue, which is a beautiful hotel. So let's take a look.
Bianca. So crispy pizza dough with oregano and seasoning.
Thank you. All right, so I didn't do much filming at the Fountain Blue. I thought it would be a bit rude since I was taken in as a guest by my friend Ryan. Very kindly treated me to dinner. It's a really nice place, really good to catch up with him. Now I'm gonna go get some supplies. Tired, it's so hot out here, it's ridiculous.
彼のキャリアの終盤にいると思うのか、あるいは今ちょっと時間が空いて新しいアレックスプレスとして試合に臨もうとしているのか、どういう印象？
Tatsuro Otara first in the chair.
そうですね。彼の想像を超える自分で挑む。
Alright, fighter meeting's done. 4 hours. It was a long old stint, lots of delays, but we got through it. I need to go get myself a little workout, so off we go for a run. I haven't been able to run for a while. Had a suspected broken toe and I've had a back injury. Anyway, let's test it out and see how we do. First of all, I've got to get to the gym without just bursting into flames. This heat is unbelievable. Mad day for the UFC today. God, look at all the news breaking. So after this, I'm hot footing straight over to Saudi. And we've just learned that Khamzat Chimaev is out. And Aliskerov has jumped in, who was supposed to be the co-main event this week. So, I mean, fair play to Whittaker, fair play to Aliskerov. What an opportunity for him. I feel bad for Khamzat. I don't know what's happened, but it seemed like quite a sympathetic Dana White. So we'll find out what's going on there. Loads of news. Loads of news. All right, so a little update before Betty buys. It's about 11 p.m. I've had to redo a bunch of my notes because of the changes to our card, next week's card, and UFC 303 because we had a bunch of stuff built into our scripts for those two events. So I've straightened out the stack for our main card portion. Down here, taking notes, writing things down. I've got to announce the weigh-ins tomorrow morning. So I've got to get down there, do that. I'm meeting up with some guys about the International Fight Week and my involvement on the stage for the expo. The expo? Yeah, UFC X. But I should really get some sleep. And then I've got quite a bit of work to do tomorrow. I'm still light on a few of these fighters, particularly the Brazilian fighters. I haven't got an awful lot on them, and I cannot seem to find anything either, which is a worry. Otherwise, I think I'll be okay on the others. Had some good interviews today and some decent media coverage as well. Now I just got to wind down. I've eaten far too much as well. I got a Chipotle, and it was a 2-for-1 deal, and so I've overindulged. And then I've got a little stash of chocolates here, and I've got this. Oh no! Now I've dropped a bit. I feel like I've got, because it's the 3-second rule. I feel like I've actually got to eat this now. I'm not going to do that. But I've got to stop eating and I've got to stop drinking, although my mouth's really dry, obviously the Vegas heat. Yeah, so time to, speaking of which, got to brush the teeth and wash the mouth and all that and get to bed. Very tired. Oh, good morning, Friday morning, weigh-in morning. I've got my semi-fancy shirt on. So we'll go down and announce at the UFC Apex. I mean, I don't know why I'm showing you this, but it's always sunny here in Las Vegas. And it will be El Scorchio as well. Yeah, a lot of changes because of yesterday. I am going to get through these weigh-ins. Got a meeting with the production crew. Got a meeting with the UFC X crew. Might see if I can get over to the UFC head HQ and meet up with the Fight Pass team. But again, I've got quite a bit to do today, and there's still a few fighters that I'm really light on, especially the Brazilians. Not a lot of coverage on some of those guys, so that is the priority. You can't get bored of the Ultimate Fighter Wall of Fame. A lot of memories. A lot of dreams made. Very cool. This, as we go through here, is where we'll have the weigh-ins. This is the back of house, that. The VIP area, where the doctors, getting everyone checked out for the weigh-ins. The sound engineers are over here, over there is the studio. And this is the back of house as we come in, where people attend the Apex, friends and family, etc. And then over there is where I will be commentating tomorrow. Weigh-ins here for UFC Fight Night. Perez versus Tyra, currently underway. A bunch of fighters already hit the scales, waiting on a few more now. Some lighter weight classes, so see a few people suffering. All right, we had a little drama here at the weigh-ins. Tagir Ulanbekov missed weight. He weighed in at 129.5. The fight has been cancelled. I don't know the details. Apparently flyweights are allowed £5 miss by the commission. It's normally, I think, £3.5 pounds. I should know that. So this one has been called, which is a real shame. I was looking forward to that, and it's going to hurt Tagir and his progression up the food chain. So there we go. We are down by 2 fights now. That means I'm going to have to do some surgery to my script. Let's see how that goes.
You know, it's cool that they mix up lately a little bit of the visuals. Yeah, I think that's cool. That's a good time.
Time to go back to the hotel. Had a little lunch, did some voiceovers, 2 meetings, very productive actually. But I'm not looking forward to having to perform serious surgery on all of my scripts for tomorrow. Because we lost the fights, we're going to have quite a long part at the beginning of the prelims, like a half an hour extra, because ESPN2 had certain timings they had to hit for their schedules, so there's a big fill, and that's going to take care of a lot of it, but we need to be prepared. Need to get the guys teed up in a kind way so I don't throw them any fastballs. But we're getting there, so back to the Virgin Hotel, not person. Not many of those left in Vegas. Here's my ride. Look at this. It's a wall. I can't even hide this now. I've just seen Alan Joban and his family, so they caught me slipping. They caught me on the ice cream. So I've just had my food, but they forgot to deliver my chocolate brownie. It's a sweet potato chocolate brownie. I've ordered from this place before. It's delightful. I was excited for it, and they fudging didn't put it in. So I got my money back and all that, but more importantly, it's the disappointment. So in steps this guy. Yeah, there's a little ice cream place here called After Hours, and I'm gonna check this out. I haven't even tried it yet, so I'm raving about it. It better live up to these expectations. So let me go do that. It is the final push now with the cards. It's probably about 8, 9 o'clock at night, and pretty good shape. We've had a slim down event because of all the fights falling out. A lot of changes, but anyway, nearly there. I'm gonna get a nice sleep tonight, not before I absolutely destroy this. Okay, about 30 minutes before, actually no, nearly 20 minutes before I'm being picked up, so I need to get a hustle on. I'm actually gonna go not dressed today because it's so hot. Gone with a blue suit, beautiful blue suit, actually. This is from Tom Sweeney, and it costs a small fortune. Only so for special occasions like today. So yes, got that all packed. I need to sort all of this out and pack away my stuff and get over to the Apex. Feel like I've got some really nice information on quite a number of these fighters. The challenge is going to be painting an accurate picture at the top of the show with Dom and Bisping about the flyweight division. We got a bit of a fill going in, and they're talking some UFC 303 as well. So just wanted to make sure I've got my head around that, because it doesn't always, with so much going on fight nights, you can't always get the bits that you really want to get out. So I'm trying to pay attention to that now. Anyway, better get on with it. I will take you over to the Apex. In position here at the desk, all doing what we need to do to get prepared. The octagon is ready, the notes are ready. We are about 20 minutes away from go time. Makeup done, bow tie on, strapped in. Let's get it done. That is a wrap from Octagon's side. The show is done. It's going to clear down now, take the bow tie off. Tatsuro Taira, the man of the hour, talking to Cruz about that technique. Never seen anyone do that before. That is very special talent indeed. All right, let's get out of here, let these guys pack down.